and Jennifer Lawrence.
This is a big moment.
Settle yourselves, as you know.
So pretty. You're brunette. You used to be blondie.
I know. I've always been a blondie.
What do you think of brunette? Is it different?
Yeah, it's really weird. I keep scaring myself when I go into the bathroom. Like, if I get up in the middle of the night to pee, I'm like,
Who's here? Oh my gosh! Punching yourself?
yeah, I don't take it that far.
No, well, you should.
Actually,
I mean, yeah.
No, I got on a 4-car pileup, and I was like 16 on my second week of driving, and I was miraculously the only person that it wasn't my fault. But I still
Wait a minute,
remember.
hang on.
I don't know how to explain that either.
You're in a 4-car pileup, and you're the only one who's fault.
I was the only innocent one, and trust me, I milked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still remember the phone call with like the 911 woman, and she said, "Has anybody been injured?" And I said, "I'm so hungry." And then they said, she asked me if it was a car accident, and I remember just instantly feeling like I was in trouble, and I was like, yes, it was an accident. I thought she meant, like, did you do this on purpose, or was this an accident? So that's my drive.
Hutch, would you say you're dreamier than Robert Pattinson?
Yes.
No, he's British.
Yes.
He's British.
But you sound like a hick sometimes.
And that's attractive?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got an
All right.
accent.
Everybody's really famous. I was like, I'm not cool enough to be at this party. Somebody's made a mistake.
And how does it work? Have they, most of them, like, seen your movie and they come up to you and say, great job, or stuff like those sorts of things?
No, not really.
Not really?
I mean, some people do, but most of it's just me going,
Who are you most about of all the people that you met there?
I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect it, but I did. It's Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
like 2 feet away from my table, and I was just, it changes you.
Really?
Like I have heart palpitations. They should be king and queen of America. I would pay taxes to them and not even think twice about it. I was just so blown away.
Did you talk to them at all?
No.
Oh, really?
Of course not. No.
You just
I didn't
admire
talk to
them?
anybody.
Really?
Do you have any idea where your Stockholm Film Festival award is?
Yes.
You're not that good an actress.
Yes, I am.
Behind me, like every time I get out of the car, I'm like, Oprah. The other night, like a split second, and my brain went like, Hulk Hogan's here. Yeah. I don't know why.
I tried to Twitter, and I have nothing to say. I don't get it.
I feel that would be like a punishment for me. Like a judge would have to be like 6 months of probation, and you have to write down what you think about random things that nobody cares about.
It's me, Dave. I think I have searing abdominal cramps.
Yeah.
Great.
What's anal leakage? Dash. Jen Lawrence.
Well, now, wait a minute. I never thought about it in those terms.
Sorry, you said abdominal cramps. That's not the next thing. Anal leakage.
No, well, I mean...
Yeah.
I know you've been a little sick.
Yeah, I'm a little sick. I'm a little drunk.
A little drunk, a little sick.
Your
huh?
producer made me do 2 shots of tequila.
Well, we have
Yeah.
the top people in the business here, yeah. 2 shots of tequila,
2
huh?
shots of tequila and a beer, but the beer was my decision.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. No, we were traveling first class, and I always feel like an idiot every time I fly first class because I'm a kid. And I just sit there, and like everybody's got their newspapers, and they're like on the computer, and I'm like, "Can I get a coloring book, please?" And so we were
I'd like some hot chocolate, please.
Yeah, can I get some crowns? And so we were I was with the boys, and I had ordered a glass of wine. And then I was in this really intense conversation with the guys, and then she dropped off the wine. I was like, yes, because the ministry had taken over Hogwarts at the time. That's why it was thank you.
You were talking about Harry Potter.
The whole bucket?
Yeah, go for that bucket, man.
Such a waste.
We can eat them afterward. Oh my God.
Now here you are. You're nominated again. I mean, you're like Mr. Big Shot.
Sorry, that was flip.
Yeah, I know.
That was so powerful.
Yeah.
I started acting when I was about 14.
Okay. In Kentucky.
No, I did. Well, actually, I was in some church plays in Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah. I was a prostitute in Jonah and the Whale. I'm going to have to go back over my Bible
Wait a
references.
minute, hang on. Hang on. What church
I mean,
play
I
has
wasn't a prostitute. I was like 9, but I was like in a feather boa.
What church
And
play
I
has a
was-
14-year-old prostitute?
I don't think so.
Your
I think I
parents
just
must have been
remember my
thrilled.
mom saying that. I remember my mom seeing the feather boa going, what are you, a prostitute or something? So now I'm in my head going, yeah, my first role was as a prostitute. I was 9.
Take suggestions.
Your mom is here. Is your mom here in the audience?
My mom is here in the
Oh,
audience.
where is your mom?
God, I don't know
Oh, that's
where
your mom right there.
Where? Hey.
Oh, you know.
Sorry. Oh, God, they gave her a
hope your mom-
microphone.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
worse than giving me one.
Be careful, though. There's 3 ne'er-do-wells behind, a few rows behind you. You have to be careful.
I'm sorry, but I really didn't want to drink, though. I was nervous, and they were like,
oh,
drink
no.
this. And they
are you going to get in trouble for drinking?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is she in trouble for drinking? Is that a no-no?
She's going to kill me.
Tequila shots are probably not okay.
No,
Tequila shots are not okay?
I agree now. I think she's right.
Maybe a flu shot would have been a good idea, though, you know? So, I've seen you on the red carpet. I'm thinking,
about me.
Yeah, I think I saw you.
You saw her break the news about the Hunger Games a couple years ago, the Oscars.
Oh, what news did she break at the?
She, I wasn't even officially really offered the role yet, or maybe secretly offered the role, where it was very under wraps and don't bring it up, don't do anything. And I see my mother surrounded by reporters. Well, my favorite book is The Hunger Games. Wink. And I was like, she did it.
Mom is not good with this.
She's gone and done it.
By the way, how did you learn to act so well?
I was a big liar when I was a child.
Really?
Yeah, I was.
Had a lot of pretend things in your life?
Yeah, I was just like a pathological liar when I was a kid. I was just always lied about everything. And I think it was like partly I just wanted to one-up somebody. Like somebody would be like, oh, God, my leg hurts. And I'd be like, your leg's hurt. I'm getting mine amputated next week. And that's actually how my mother found out. She came to school and somebody was like, God, that's such a shame about Jennifer's leg.
Yeah.
And so she made me purge, and I had to wrap myself up in a blanket and go underneath my bed, and I had to spill out all of my lies. And I was like, I said that Dad drove a barge, and we were millionaires, and you were pregnant, and I had to get my legs amputated, and I spayed cats and dogs on the weekends. Like, I just can't walk upstairs. I always fall every time. I actually have a bruise on my leg.
You can't walk upstairs.
Yeah, every time I was trying to think, because in the dressing room, of course, attention whore going, I've got to have a quirk. I've got to have a quirk. Jesse has one. I have to have one. Right, okay. And then I was like, and then I'm like, I eat everything on my plate.
Okay.
I fall every time I go upstairs.
Well, tell me about the stairs thing. Okay, say you're in an escalator and the power goes out. Are you stuck there for hours?
To get to the top. I think it's like, I just fall.
What does this tell us about you? Insecure as a child? That you needed to one-up everybody?
I think that I just love stories, Dave. I don't think I was insecure. I was in 3rd grade.
How would you describe yourself now?
And very well-rounded and practically perfect. Actually,
I bet they did.
Yeah, I should have been in the background like, yeah, catch him.
Yeah.
Obama.
All right.
Obama. I mean Osama.
Yeah, I know.
Bin Laden. Don't catch Obama.
No.
Sorry.
This is one of our best rehearsals ever. Okay.
Sorry, Mr. President.
Chastain, I look forward to that. And you're making a lot of money. You are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
So I was like, I'm not cool enough to be at this party. Somebody's made a mistake.
And how does it work? Have most of them like seen your movie and they come up to you and say great job or stuff like those sorts of things?
No, not really.
Not really?
No. I mean, some people do, but most of it's just me going,
Who are you most about of all the people that you met there?
I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect it, but I did. It's Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
like 2 feet away from my table, and I was just, it changes you.
Really?
Like I have heart palpitations. They should be king and queen of America. I would pay taxes to them and not even think twice about it. I was just so blown away.
Did you talk to them at all?
No.
Oh, really?
No, of course not. No.
You just
I didn't
admired
talk to
them?
anybody.
Really?
Yeah,
Nobody?
I was just like, yeah.
Winter's Bone is just great performance. Fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Do you want to tell everyone what it's about? Like,
It's about, hey everybody. It's about.
And does that make you start getting teared up when your parents do?
Never.
No, never.
Just like, stop crying, woman.
Well, it could be
My
very
dad
well.
and I both like react differently on camera. My dad and I turn into compulsive rednecks, and my mother just turns into like the weeping willow. Just can't get it together.
It's a nice combination. Dad's not here
it's great.
tonight.
We're a totally normal family.
Yeah.
I'm drunk. She's crying.
You're as American.
so wait, so you came with your brother?
Well, when I first got here, I came with my middle brother, Blaine, and we just got to New York, and we're like, we're gonna die. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I just went to the doctor today. I got a chest X-ray
Okay.
of my lungs and discovered that my breasts are uneven. that was all I saw. I think my lungs
Same thing
looked
happened to
fine.
me. It's okay.
I was like standing there with these doctors, and they're like looking at my lungs, and then I was just like, I couldn't. It felt like an elephant in the room, and I was like, are my breasts uneven? And they were just kind of like stifled and uncomfortable, obviously. And then so I kept thinking, well, I'm gonna dig myself out of this hole by bringing it up again. So he's like, all right, well, our radiologist will get back to you about, your lungs. And I was like, and my breasts.
You were chopping wood.
Yeah, I was chopping wood. It was actually, I thought it was going to be easy because I asked if I could chop wood, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Of course, yeah. You can't chop wood.
I can't because apparently it takes strength. And so I was trying to do it, and then they said, like, oh, well, we're going to bring in a body double. And of course, in Jennifer ears, I heard, yeah, you failed. So then I got this like really competitive, I have this horrible, horrible competitive like mental illness where all of a sudden I just started going, rah, like chopping wood like crazy. And they're like, we better film this.
Yeah, or...
And then I just started chopping wood just because they told me like, they told me that I failed. And then, so that's like the secret to, you can get me to jump off. Yeah.
We said cut, she has an axe, she has an axe.
Yeah.
To have like some sort of like, you remember they used to tell you when you were a kid that if you pee in the pool it would turn red around you, and so you'd be terrified?
Someone should do that.
They should do that with germs.
They should.
Inject people.
Because who knows, really?
I know, and who knows? But the thing is, I think it might be better not to know. Because
then you'd be in fights with a lot of people.
Exactly, you'd be fighting people all the time.
It's like a totally plausible reason to get mad at somebody. You gave me walking pneumonia. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, walking pneumonia is a bad one.
You're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Well, see you later.
Bye, Jen. Thanks.